Roswell. The night the sky broke New Mexico. July 1947, the air was dry and still that night. Rancher Mac Brazel stood on his porch, squinting at the sky as a sudden flash tore through the darkness. The light was bright to be lightning, and too fast to be a plane. Moments later, a low, thunderous rumble shook the ground. The next morning, while checking on his sheep, Mac found something strange scattered across his pasture. Shards of metallitis paper, but impossible to bend, lay half buried in the dirt. Some pieces were etched with strange symbols that shimmered in the sun, shifting like oil on water. Disturbed and confused, Mac loaded some of the debris into his truck and drove into Roswell. When Major Jesse Marcel, an intelligence officer, arrived at the ranch to investigate, he knew instantly that this was no weather balloon. The wreckage stretched far beyond what any simple craft would leave behind. Some of the materials defied explanation: foils that reformed after being crumpled, beams with hieroglyphic-like etchings, and small, scorched fragments that hummed softly when touched. Back at the base, Marcel briefed his superiors. The Army released a stunning statement. RAF captures flying saucer on ranch in Roswell region. For a moment, the world tilted. Newspapers ran wild with headlines of extraterrestrial contact. But within 24 hours, the story changed. The Army backtracked, claiming the object was merely a weather balloon. Marcel was ordered to pose with debris from a weather balloon for the press. The strange metal pieces were quietly taken away, some say, to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio. Others claimed they went underground into the black files of a newly forming intelligence division. What the public didn't know was that something else had been recovered. 3 miles from the main debris field, a second site was discovered, this time with a craft mostly intact, and inside, Bodies. Small, gray-skinned beings with large black eyes. Unlike anything seen on Earth. One was still alive, barely clinging to life. Military medics were rushed in. The being reportedly looked at one officer with a gaze not of fear, but of deep sadness, for its chest stopped rising. The craft was carted away under heavy guard, stored in hangars, marked with no insignia. The few who saw it were sworn to secrecy under threats of court-martial or worse. In the years that followed, Roswell became a legend dismissed by many as myth, but whispered among insiders as the day humanity made first contact. Major Marcel, in his final interview before his death in the 1980s, said, "Greater than it was not of this world. They told us to forget, but I never could." Some believe the wreckage led to massive technological leaps: microchips, fiber optics, stealth aircraft. Others say the government still has the craft hidden away, waiting. And sometimes, on quiet desert nights in New Mexico, the wind still carries strange sounds like metal humming, and the faint whisper of secrets never meant to be known. Asterisk, asterisk, was it a UFO, a weather balloon, or something stranger still? The truth, as they say, may still be out there.